everybody. You're here with your girl Ellen Roxa on my show Talk Dat Talk here on GBCam FM. If you guys didn't know, I do go live every Friday at 12 p.m. You guys here on GBCam FM. You can watch us live on our Facebook page at Great Britain Kingdom, or you can also watch us live from our website at gbkm.fm/live-tv. You guys can also tune in from the TuneIn app as well, and from our YouTube page at GBKM TV. Hope you guys are excited for today's episode. I'm happy to be here with you guys on this beautiful Friday. We are getting some nice weather, even though we're kind of moving into fall now, you guys. But before I do get started, I'm going to take a quick little break just to give you guys some time to grab a snack and get comfortable, you guys. So we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Card as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, career, @gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion into a career. Do you believe you could host an entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBCam network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard.
What's good, everybody? If you were just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talk That Talk. That is every Fridays at 12 p.m. here in GBCam FM. Today I'm with my girl Kebra, who is a singer, and she is from Toronto, you guys. Kebra, how are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Of
It's so great to be here.
It's nice having you here. So just to get right into it, what inspired you to want to start singing?
I've sang for as long as I could talk, so I always loved singing, but what really brought me into my artistry is honestly just understanding that it's an option, and I feel like a lot of us don't know that, like from a young age, that our talents can be used for careers. And so once I kind of got exposed to that world a little bit more through friends like such as Terrence Penny, and some of the producers that were like kind of discovering me, like as I did like little showcases here and there, I really was like, hey, like I could actually do this, and it's honestly been the one constant in my life, like why not? So I took a leap of faith, and here we are.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So did you ever go to school for anything at all, or is it always just been singing for you?
Oh yeah, so I studied communications at York University. Even at school I was constantly singing at all the little shows.
Yeah.
I was a part of the York University Gospel Choir, and which honestly taught me so much. Shout out to Karen Burke, love you. That's honestly, as much as I did studying, it was really just a lot of singing in university.
When would you say you started taking music more seriously?
I would say like I kind of had that epiphany about 3 years ago, but I had like no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I really kind of got the hang of it, I would say like a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I was like, okay, I kind of, but I'm always learning, I'm always figuring it out. It's a lot of trial and error,
For sure,
a lot of
yeah.
risks.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
How do you feel like looking from where you started about 2 years ago to where you are now?
I feel good. A lot of great things have been happening. I've just been so blessed to meet the right people and to be in the right spaces. And I'm really just going at my own pace. I'm not kind of looking at anyone else. I'm not in competition with anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm really just trying to outdo myself, which I feel like I've been doing like with release after release.
Yeah.
That's
really good. I had another guest on here actually, Ayo Gorman, who performed for the Afrofest online, and I know you did as well.
Yes, I did.
What was that experience like for you?
It was great. So I have a long relationship with Afrofest. First time I performed was last year, when it was at Woodbine.
Okay, yeah.
And then I went to Ghana with Afrofest. They did the first Afrofest in Africa and had me along with 3 other artists from Toronto as the headliners. And so the same 4 of us headlined this show. And it was great. It was good vibes. It was interesting doing a live production. And not having an actual audience to sing to, but it was great. My band members God bless them. They're so talented.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a good show.
For sure. What would you say the difference is between like performing like in front of an audience compared to like doing Afrofest online?
Just like the interaction and like being able to gauge what the audience wants,
Yeah.
is I think like, I guess like the biggest thing. Like I could, with an audience, I could actually speak to someone and I could like really connect with them like on an emotional level.
For sure.
There's a lot of things that you kind of just do off a whim, just based on the energy that you exchange with the audience. So that's kind of some things that I was missing during this COVID period.
I know, right?
But I mean, I'm happy that we have people that were able to still give artists the platform to still perform and keep on growing in that sense.
100%. So, talking about COVID, how was it, being an artist during COVID?
So I kind of, this was like the first year I really had completely planned out.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of had to scrap it all and just kind of throw it all away.
Yeah.
But after I kind of got over the resentment of COVID and
Right.
all of the things it got in the way of, I really honestly benefited and was able to adapt and do a bunch of online shows and put out a project, and like I was able to keep moving,
For sure.
which is what I was afraid that would stop.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like honestly, I feel like it was a blessing in disguise.
I agree.
I was able to thankfully be healthy,
Yes.
and get through it that way, and still not have to have a major hit to my career.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So, talking about your career, what artists out there would you say kind of maybe inspire you, music-wise?
Okay, so I'll say this in every interview. I love Usher.
Oh, okay.
Usher was like my obsession growing up. I just listened to all his music. He's honestly one of the R&B greats.
Yeah.
So I love Usher.
For sure.
Obviously Queen Bee, Beyonce, Destiny's Child. Yeah, and like honestly, I listen to a lot of music, but definitely all the R&B soul greats.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill, Nina Simone, Stevie Wonder, Billie Holiday, Whitney Houston. And I literally, again, like I listen to all genres. So growing up, I was listening to Avril Lavigne, Carrie Underwood, like I was, you know what I mean? So definitely, like, just in general, I guess like the diversity of the music that I was listening to inspires the music that I create today.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. What genre would you say that your music is more geared toward?
R&B.
R&B?
Yeah, for sure.
And why R&B?
It's my favorite genre. I feel like I feel the most listening to it. I am most passionate about it. I feel like I feel like the greatest singers come out of R&B, arguably. So I mean, it's R&B is black, and so that's R&B is definitely my music baby.
Yeah. I feel like you also had a song that came out not too long ago as well, but that was kind of a little bit more Afrobeat vibes. I think it's called Another Sun.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. That song was really great, by the
Thank
way.
you.
What kind of inspired you to kind of switch it up a little bit and go for something a little different?
Yeah, so honestly, I love Afrobeats, and I was I knew I was going to Ghana, and I had originally I had it was kind of like a jazzy, funky type of song that I was gonna shoot out there for a music video. And it was like 4 a.m, and then I couldn't sleep, and I was just listening to beats, and then I heard that beat, and I was like, oh my God. And the song just kind of wrote itself, and it was really, like, one thing I really like about this song is just that, like, I feel like it could inspire you no matter what you're going through. I feel like, I really just wanted to speak to you despite whatever it is. Just kind of be ambiguous in that sense, so it's open to, I guess, love everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I just realized, I was just like, it's literally wrote itself in like 10 minutes, like 2 weeks before I went to Ghana, and I'm like, this is it. Like, this, even the engineer that I was recording with, he was like, yo, like, this is the song, this is it. And then I met Kojo Q at Afrochella in Ghana. And I was like, oh, hey, we were trying to get in the studio, wasn't working. And I was like, okay, honestly, I just have this song, but I'm shooting the video for it tomorrow. Like, do you want to hop on it? He did it that night. Came the next day, we shot the video, and yeah, like, it honestly, I don't even know how it came together. It was God. It was God.
It did. And
yeah.
The video looks great. The song sounds great.
Thank
we
you.
actually do have a little clip of the video for you guys. So everybody watch the clip that's coming up next.
Harmonies. I like this feeling you're giving me. Just hold me, baby, and I'm in ecstasy.
There is only one, and I think that I get to see the sunset.
So considering you had like such short time to get everything together for that, how was it filming the music video and all of that?
So I met the videographer literally the day I landed. His name is Majid Afroscenic. Follow him. He's a great director, editor, colorist, whatever. Anyways, holla at him for all your music video needs, even if you're here. So I met him and I instantly connected, and I already knew I had a vision for this video. And so it was a little bit difficult, especially because of all like the tourism going on, and we both had really busy schedules during that time, but I was able to stay in Ghana for a very long time. So I shot this video in the beginning of January when things were cooling down just a little bit. And I mean, it worked out. I had people, like friends from Toronto that were in the video, new friends that I met there that were in the video, dancers that I met literally, where did I meet them? Oh my God, I don't know, but they're amazing. They're part of an amazing dance crew, Desmond and Alodani, and really it just honestly, everyone really took it upon themselves to get themselves together. And they came to the shoot, and it was a long day, very, very long day, but it worked out. We had a second day of shooting, which went very smoothly, and yeah, like, it just honestly, I'm telling you, that video was God. Like,
You never know that you guys like just quickly put everything together.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's amazing. How was it working with Kojo Q?
Oh, he's phenomenal, so humble, so down to earth, so like on time, which is very fun, very hard to find in Ghana. And like just so willing to work, so supportive, like before, during, after the video. I mean, we have a great relationship, and he's honestly A1, no complaints. And so talented, like he killed his verse. Yeah.
Amazing. So besides Kojo Q, what other artists have you been able to work with so far?
So on this EP, I actually have featured Zensol, which is an artist from Brampton. She's amazing, and that's on How You Know. That's a song that we did together. So that's all from this project, but just in general, I've been able to work with Jasmine Kiara, who's also an artist from Toronto. Phenomenal. She's phenomenal. Y'all should check her out. Terrence Penny, I've done a few things for him. Jamil 3DN, Tobias, lots of local talent. Like, I'm just like, just call me if you need anything. You know what I mean? Like, like I'm really into like collaborating and being a part of that creative process. So it's fun for me.
How about any artists that are fairly big? What artists would you want to work with that are kind of already made it?
Usher.
Usher?
Shoot for the
Anybody
stars,
else?
right?
No, for sure. Anybody else?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I would love to work with her.
Yeah. Oh my
She's,
gosh.
I think, doing amazing. She's really doing it for R&B.
For sure.
Who else? Honestly, I think everyone really at this point is
No, yeah.
doing great. I would be
For
honored to work
sure.
with anyone.
For sure.
I'm not like a crazy,
Yeah.
like, I don't necessarily like to idolize people too much, you know?
I hear that.
Just kind of like really try to humanize people and in that sense. I mean, except for Usher.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, like being able to work with anyone would be an honor, a privilege.
No, for sure.
So yeah.
For sure. I know you also got to perform at, I believe it's called Sunday Socials. What was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was great. The organizer, Nate, has been asking me for a while to come out perform, and it just never worked out. And, you know, it did this time. You know, it was right after COVID. Well, I mean, still in COVID, but we could finally meet outside. And it was a very different experience, like, because almost everyone in the audience could sing. So they were singing with me. It was amazing. Yeah, no. So it was great to have that, I guess, sense of community and interaction and engagement and exchange of energies. So I had a really good time performing at Sunday Social. It was really cute.
That's awesome. And how does it work? Like, do they have other performers as well? Or?
Yeah, so they have their in-house performer, who is Sasha El Henry. Check her out as well. She's a phenomenal R&B soul powerhouse singer, who's always there.
Yeah.
And then they had two other performers, I believe. Yeah, two other performers, I believe. Yeah. So, or no, one other one. It was me and then another person. And then afterwards, it's just like a mic toss.
Okay.
And so, like, the guitarist, Stretch, will just play something on loop, and then everyone will just sing whatever comes to their mind. It was actually very cool.
Oh,
It's very cool, yeah.
Well, we actually have 2 clips from her performance that day, you guys. So watch it now.
To see, oh, I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things that'll keep you by my side. I never looked so in love before. Just promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me, the way you're making me feel. You're really turning me on. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. Hey, my lonely days are gone. Get a stretch. I love how you can take a joke just as well as you speak to my soul. Love the passion that your voice holds, and how you never ever hypocritical. Yeah. Love it when you say that you're here to stay. I get you mad, but it don't push you away. I know you love me in the sun or the rain. Yeah. I love how you can.
Well, your voice sounds amazing.
Oh,
so
thank
pretty.
you,
You're
thank
welcome. I know the first one was a cover, but the second song is that was an original, right?
Yeah.
So is that on your new EP or
Yeah.
one of your old ones?
It's on my new EP. It's called Rain or Shine, and the EP's called And It Was Good.
Wow. What inspired that song specifically?
Honestly, just kind of like, I guess, manifesting
Okay. Yeah.
someone that is there through thick or thin. I definitely have a tendency of like kind of pushing people away or kind of making it difficult to get closer to me. And, you know, just kind of like being able to have that security and trust and like knowing that no matter what, like you'll be here, and just showing that appreciation.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. What went behind your whole EP, your new one?
Like in terms of the creation?
Yeah.
I titled it And It Was Good, just because it's a quote from the Bible, from the creation story. And it was kind of like when God was creating all the things, he would always finish off saying it was good. So God created the trees, and he saw it, and it was good. I kind of felt really inspired by that, in the sense of being able to create something and see beauty come out of you and be happy and be satisfied and work really hard on something and release it into the world, and like feel confident that it's good. You know, I put a lot of time in my music, a lot of money, a lot of effort, and so it just feels good to be able to finally just put something out. It's been a while since I've been able to put out another project, and I'm happy I was able to, considering the circumstances of everything. And yeah, like that was it. And I had all my photos for the project, like including the cover art, were done by Delali, who's a phenomenal photographer. Shout out to him. And yeah, like it was just great. I worked alongside Other Side, who's a team based everywhere, but mainly based in Atlanta. And it was good. Yeah.
Well, on that note, you guys, we are going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back with more with Kiva.
As the world fights this coronavirus, we are standing together as a family.
My name is Kevin. I'm a fan of GBKM.
My name is Pastor Clement Omozane.
I'm Medea, your red carpet host.
I am your host, Ellen Roxon, for the show Talkk Dat Talk here on GBKM FM.
I'm a mother and a teacher. I stand with everyone at this time.
And my name is OJ Ebobo, co-host of the King's Domain.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Lloydy, the host of the Chat Up Show on GBKM.
My name is Kenny Bazwai, President and CEO, GBKM FM and TV. We stand with all the community affected by this pandemic.
What's good, everybody? If you are just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon, my show Talkk Dat Talk here on GBKM FM. I'm here with Toronto-based singer Kira, you guys. We're having some great conversations, so we're just gonna get right back into that. So speaking about your EP, I know that you also dropped an EP before that one, I believe in January. What inspired that one?
So that was my first EP. It's called Finally. And really, like, it was just like, finally. And so that EP was kind of constructed in kind of like a story. Kind of takes you on a journey of, like, I guess, the romantic, the highs and lows of romanticism, you know? And so, you know, with Ryder, it's like feeling underappreciated and that sense of it being too late when you finally are appreciated, and then kind of bossing up with Get It Right and being like, listen, okay, you better get it right, talk to me nice before you come here. Then we have All Mine, which is like when you finally find someone and it's like those first like jittery butterfly feelings. And then it's the Best Love Ain't Blind, which is my favorite song off the EP. It's like a real like bluesy R&B song that really encompasses what it's like to find true love. And then it ends off with an ode to self-love, which is Three Little Birds, and it's just all about loving yourself, being unapologetic, and which I think is like the general favorite. I would say that's the general favorite.
What inspired the album? Is like personal experience from romance, or kind of just like, you know, what's out there now?
Yeah, so I'm like an empath at heart. So I definitely take anecdotes from friends or from stories that I hear. I also insert my personal experiences, but they're all genuinely like based on how I feel. Just kind of like, I guess, my translation of my experiences or the experiences that I've heard into song. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That really makes sense. How long did the process take for you to make that EP?
So I released the first single off that EP in August. And then I guess I was working on the EP since maybe February. So probably like 11 months till the drop of the entire EP.
Nice. I know for at least your new nice visuals, sick visuals that I
Thank
see on
you.
Instagram. Yeah. What kind of went behind that? What inspired those visuals?
So that was all Delali. He and the stylist Jazz. They kind of listened to my music and kind of was like, it's like a innocent, simple time type of feel that we're getting. Really like nostalgic, because a lot of the songs on the project do kind of spark nostalgic. They're not very current neo R&B like trap soul, like it's none of that, right? And so yeah, like that kind of is what went behind I guess the direction for the photography, the visuals. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, speaking of like Toronto, how do you feel it is, you know, being a young black female singer in Toronto? What is that like for you?
I mean, I love being black. I love it. It's definitely something I pride myself on. But of course, it has its challenges. You know, like when you kind of see non-black people in genres like for black people or created for black people by black people, it's and not honoring it, it's definitely annoying. It's definitely you know what I mean, to be nice, in the simpler terms. But you know, I try to block that out. I acknowledge my own privileges that I have, being who I am, and you know, just kind of really trying my best to kind of break those stereotypes down and be inclusive in my music, be inclusive with who I choose to portray in my videos, who I endorse, and I just kind of feel like it's my duty in a sense, to really integrate my activism within my music, especially being a black woman.
I hear that for sure. So being a young black woman, what advice would you give to other, you know, young black women out there that want to maybe start up being a singer? What advice would you give to them?
Be your authentic self. Like there's a lot of gimmicks, there's a lot of like things that will try to pull you in different directions, but what is the most sustainable is you. So figure yourself out. And understand like where your boundaries are, where you're a little bit flexible, what you want your brand to be, and yeah, like really just be you. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to make stripper anthems, go ahead, but make sure that that's you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like, you know, people have tried to kind of steer you into a different direction, being a young
Oh
singer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was that like for you? Like, how did that kind of make you feel? Like,
I never really like went for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
I've always been a very hard-headed individual. So in this sense, it works out for me. I've been really, like, coming into the game, I didn't really know what my sound was or what I wanted my brand to be, but I knew what I didn't want it to be. So, like, I was able to build off of that, and I'm still like in the process of developing, I guess, what my final or future brand or sound is going to be. I'm still figuring it out, but I definitely have a better understanding of it now than I did before. But that was definitely through my own learning process of myself rather than trying to please
others, right?
Yeah, because it's not sustainable. Like you can only like be fake for so long.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so yeah.
How do you feel like your support system is? Do you feel like you're getting a lot of support and love with your music?
Yeah, I mean, love my friends. They are so supportive. I have friends like Tigis, Justin, shout out to you guys, love you guys, Pani, like so. I'm not gonna name all of them, okay?
Yeah.
I love you guys all so much. They listen to my music before it's out. They tell me, hey, this is whack, it's good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just being able to have that support system there. Other side too has been such an amazing support with like helping me with like creative direction, and yeah, like just honestly, I've been feeling super loved, super supported. My family, my mom, my uncle, very blessed to have them that like are cheering me on. Like my mom is like on listening to everything I do like 24/7. She's like my #1 fan. Yeah, so I mean, it just feels good to be able to have that. It's like one less worry. And yeah, like I mean, I'm definitely feeling a lot more love with this EP. Like from the public, and so I mean, it's on and upward from here.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you have any plans now that like we're out of quarantine for like any performances or traveling at all for performing?
I don't want to say before I seal the deal. You feel me?
That's fair.
But I do have a music video coming out. I'm very excited for it. It's for I'm It, which is like it's like for the remix of I'm It. I'm It's already on the EP, so it's being remixed, featuring Wave Montego, who's an artist from Malton. And yeah, so he did an amazing job. We shot the video for it, and it's gonna be super lit. Yeah. So that's coming out soon.
People like check out your music and download your music and stuff.
Yeah. So you can find me at Kibra Music on Instagram and on Facebook, and then everywhere else like on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud, all the streaming services. You can find me at Kibra, and then if you just type "and it was good," my EP should pop right up.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, looking to the future, where would you like to, see yourself as a singer in the future?
As big as I can go. Like, like I want to be able to have the platform to really like instill the change that I want to see in the world. I mean, we see just how crazy things are.
No, for sure.
I mean, Tory Lanez is out here profiting off of a black woman's trauma.
I know.
And like there's just the wrong people got the platform. And so I just want to be able to do the best I can in that sense. Just kind of fulfill my philanthropy goals with my music, and just be able to do what I love. Like, I love singing, I love performing, I love writing. So if I could just do something there, I'll be happy.
For sure. For sure, 100%. Well, thank you so much for being here. It was great interviewing you. It was great having you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having
such
me.
Great things, of course. Before we go, though, I do want to see if anybody has like any questions or anything like that from the Facebook Live. Let's see. Okay, let's read them. Let's see what's up. Everyone's saying beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so many cute things.
Thank you, guys.
See, like this is where it's coming, girl. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate everyone who always tunes in every Fridays with me at 12 p.m. You guys, be sure to follow my girl Kibra here, you guys. Support her new EP. Also, give me a follow as well, you guys, on my Instagram, Ellen Rocks, and make sure you guys follow my media page as well, so you guys can watch updates or sneak peeks of my show, which is Talk That Talk Media. Also follow GBKM as well, you guys, at GBKM FM. And yeah, be sure to tune in every Fridays, you guys, at 12 p.m. from our website, www.gbkm/live TV, you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great Friday. Keep on rocking, you guys.
as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, @gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion into a career. Do you believe you could host an entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBCAM Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, @gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion